and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating, I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
guys, and welcome back to another stream. Today we're going to be flying the amazing Magknight 787 from Rome to Palermo, if I pronounce it right, which is in Italy. Flight time today is going to be around 48 minutes, could be pushing around 50 minutes. Block time is going to be around 1 hour 16. Our cruise is going to be flight level 290, and we are using both freeware scenery made by TDG. Sorry, with the zone ortho for departure for ortho, and for arrival we are actually going to be using the Spain ortho, I think it is. Not sorry, not Spain, Italy. Sorry, Italy ortho. Also today we're going to be using Ultra Weather XP, which is a very good product which I highly recommend. It will do your clouds, your sky colors, does your lights, it does how your shaders are in your game, and how they look. It's fully customizable, as you can see. If you go to settings, you can choose what textures you want for the sky. It can also simulate volumetric clouds. It even does your watercolor, as you can see. If you really zoom into it, you can see the different watercolors. For instance, if I would like to change the water, I can just press one button and it instantly changes. But I'm just going to put it on dramatic for today. But yeah, we're going to be flying in Italy today, and let's go and check who is in chat for today. So, welcome to the stream, Fly Guy 1. I think that's it for everybody. Thank you for 4 likes, everybody. Fly Guy said, where did you get the intro? So, the intro for the boarding is actually made by myself, but also my actual other intro, which I think you said, yeah, this is so good. That is actually from Lightning Editing. He is a Instagram editor on Instagram, and I hit him up before, and I got the intro for free. I recorded everything which is there, so it's all my content, but he's the one that edited it and put all the music and all that together. But I hope you guys enjoy the stream today, and yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy the stream, and let's get into this amazing cockpit. There we go. So let's get all these sounds up as well. We're going to go to the Ultra Weather XP as well, because they actually do sound, as you can hear. We're going to put around 70, let's put about 100%. So you can see it makes a bit more like, you can hear the weather and hear the sound of the wind and stuff like that. That's what we've done. Thank you for the 5 likes, everybody. Much appreciated. As you can see, there's loads of things on there which you can do. We will be covering most of this when we get up to cruise as well, so stay tuned for that. We'll also be rocking the 787 as well, which is a nice lovely plane as well, which I highly recommend, and it's still in development as well with the Cyprus beta, which they're doing as well. So the first thing we're going to do on the 787 is actually turn on the battery and get all these sounds up before we actually do anything else. So these lovely sounds. This is the default sound, and I haven't done anything to the actual plane itself, so it should be all nice and all default for you guys, so you can follow along as well if you're new to the plane as well. So the other thing we're going to be doing is going to do cabin utility and pass and seatbelts on. After that, we're going to put in the AC buses all on as well. This is if you're going to be doing ground power, but we are actually haven't done ground power before, so we're going to go hop into the ground power as well. So we're going to go to ground services on our little iPad here, and then we're going to be pressing this. Sorry.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Sorry, wrong thing. With this plane's actually got 2 GPUs. There we go. So this, as you can see, the cockpit is just lifting up, and as you can see it as well, we've also got the external power. There is another one at the back. I think there should be another one. Oh, yeah, there is. There we go. So we've got all the external power is all on and all up and running. Hope the volume is all good for you guys. There we go. So everything else is done. We're going to put the APU on in just a moment. We're going to come up to the IRS, and it's just 2 switches to just both to on. That is it. I usually put heading ref on, which we're just going to put to true. And the next thing we're going to do is going to come up to the hydraulics, and we're going to put these to auto. We're also going to be putting the left engine and right engine hydraulics are on as well. Coming up above there, we're going to be putting the window heat and the primaries on. We're also going to be putting the towing power on, and we're going to be testing that battery, which is on high. We are just going to move our camera over just a bit. So cabin fire is all armed and ready to go. Fuel jettison, we won't be doing any dumping fuel today, so we'll be okay on that. We're going to be putting our fuel pumps and center pumps on in just a moment. Anti-ice can actually come on auto, because it does it all for us as well. We can put our beacon on as well while we're on the ground. We can leave the passing signs off while people are boarding onto the plane. Air conditioning, we're all going to put to auto and on. Left pack and trim air are on. And that is it. As you can see, the plane is coming to life. This is the stable version as well, not the beta, before anybody asks. As you can see, there's loads of buttons and most are functional. But before we do everything, we're actually going to do our FMC. Unfortunately, this plane is rocking the default FMC, but I know they've done a little bit of customization here, and I've heard there will be actually working on it as well, so it will be coming in the future updates as well. So, and before we go on as well, we are 3 hours behind on the time. That's why I've made it a bit more brighter so we can show the scenery, because we haven't done that in ages. Anyway, so we're going to go to init ref, and then we're going to go to indent. Oh no, init ref. We're going to go to RTE. There we go. So we are departing from Lima, India, Romeo, Foxtrot. Let me just check that's correct. Yep, there it is. And then we're just going to start a project fly. There we go. And our destination today is going to be Lima, India, Sierra, Juliet. There we go. Our co-route, we're actually going... We're going to do it manual today, as we've been working it. Flight number is going to be TUI. Now, I was doing research before stream of the call sign, because there is multiple TUIs out there, which are like separate companies, if that makes sense, of TUI. So one goes from Tom, TUI, and etc. Different call signs, but we're just going to be using the original TUI one. Our call sign is going to be TUI 764. I'm going to enter that on the flight number and press execute. Now we're going to get into the manual FMC. So we're going to go over to SimBrief over here, and our departure. Actually, we're going to do a departure first. So our departure, we're going to go to departure and approach. We can press departure, and then we're going to be looking for the Pepi X9B departure. So we're going to be finding that. Did I go past it? Let's do a runway first. So we're departing from runway 34 right. So there we go, runway 34 right, and we're looking for the Pepi 3X, which don't seem to be on here. I have been having some problems with this nav data for some reason. I don't know why, but we're just gonna be doing the... Actually, let's get up our old charts on our other side of our screen. Let's just see our departures. Sorry guys about this, I've had problems with this Navigraph data, unfortunately. So we're going to go to flights, and we're going to go to new flight, import from SimBrief. So our departure is from a 35. So we're gonna go with the departure of what one's this one? We're gonna go for the SOSA 7X or 5X. Is that 5X? Yep, we're gonna go for the 5X departure with the, let's go with the transitions of SOCA. There we go. Where is the transition? Is it here? PEP 3B. Alright, we're going to go with the PEP 3D transition then. Execute that, and there we go. So that's all ready. Let's go back to chat over here. Welcome to stream if you've just joined. Okay, once we have done that, we're going to go to initref again, then RTE. As you can see, our departure is now on there. Okay, let's get rid of this screen on my other screen. Pardon me. So, our departure. So we've done our departure. Next will be, so we're going to go pip IX to Lima 50. Lima 50. And then we're going to be doing to Q789. So we're going to find the Q789. There we go. And then we're going to be going to the Mike 742. There we go. For Mike 742, we are just going to go straight to our approach. So for our approach, we are going to be doing the Rossa 4G for the ILS on runway 25. So we're going to find this ILS. Do they have an ILS? So it looks like they don't have an ILS. So let's do our localizer for runway 25. Go with this one. And then we're going to find the Rossa 4G. There it is. Did I do it wrong? Yep, I done it wrong. Rossa 4G with the ILS of runway 25 with the transition of Lavru. Sorry. There we go. So we execute that, and that should be a straightforward departure. Once we have done that, we can go over to our VNAV, and our cruise altitude is going to be flight level 290. There we go. Now if we go to legs, it should be a clear departure. So we're not too long on the cruise, and we've got discontinuity. Ammo, yep, discontinuity again. There we go. So we've got a straightforward departure there. Top of descent is going to be 118 nautical miles. So time we get up there, we could do go there and back. If we do a nice departure and a nice landing, we could do a turnover and back. So once that is all done, we're going to go over to our little iPad over here, and then we're going to go to terminal charts, and we're going to be going from Lima, India, Romeo, Foxtrot. There we go, that's correct. And then we're going to be going to Lima, Sierra. So Lima, India, Sierra, Juliet. Let's find that Juliet. There it is. And then we're going to press complete. Then we're going to go to the performance. This is when we're going to enter our weight and fuel for today. So our weight and fuel for today is going to be, let's go on this other screen here. So fuel is going to be 25. So we're going to go to here, and we're going to go to, Oh no, we can't use the key, so 25012. That's a bit too much. There we go. Cargo zone, we don't have any cargo on board today. Packs is going to be full. Sorry, I can't use the keys. So 21 and then 229. We're going to go full one over here. Fuel, landing fuel is all complete. We're going to complete that. There we go. Now, so departure, we're going to go runway 25, I think where departure was. 34 right, which don't show up. Why don't that show up? So we are going to be doing the 34 right departure, which is on here. So we're going to leave that then. Conditioned is going to be dry. Wind for today, we're actually going to be going over to conditions on our active sky XP. We're going to put Lima, India, Romeo, Foxtrot. We should be at the right. Are we at the right apple? Yeah, we are. So I thought it wasn't at the right apple there. So we're going to do wind of 300 at 5 knots. Heading 300 at 5 knots. You don't need to put the 5, you can just put 5 as well. And then our pressure is going to be 1020. So we're going to add this over till here, which is 1020, and it should show up here. I'm going to hide this, our RTU, we need to leave that. You can leave that. We do flaps 10 for departure, which should off. I don't know why it's not showing up. So we're just gonna pick runway. What runway are we taking off? 34 right. So we're gonna do 16 right then. So dry. Takeoff. We're just gonna do a normal takeoff. Degrees, which you actually need to put in over here, which is gonna be 15. Oh, sorry, you need to use the keyboard. 15. Oh. There we go, Celsius. And then flaps, we're going to do 10, and anti-ice is going to be off. I'm going to calculate. There we go. So V1 is going to be 140, V rotate is 141, and V2 of 150. So that is, and we can do our approach when we're around cruise. Let's get back to the chat. Thank you for the 6 likes, everybody, much appreciated. So everything else is done. You've also got the checklist, the communication, which you can do landing, after takeoff, and all that. It's actually got songs involved, so we're not going to be using that today, unfortunately. PFD, we're just going to bring that back up to over here. So everything else is good. We're going to come back up to the overhead panel and go to APU on, and then start. APU gens can come off. Once that's started, we can disconnect the ground power. And now we can do our lights. We can put nav, logo, and wing can come on. Strobe can come on now. Usually do at different times as well, but we're just going to put them all on for now. Seatbelt signs can also come on. Where did seatbelt signs can come to auto? Everything else is okay. While that's happening now, we are going to zoom in to our departure, and as you can see, we're making a left turn straight after departure. Everything else is all good and ready to go. We're going to check our yoke. Lovely. We're just going to put these fuel controls to run now. Come down to below, and we're just going to check everything else is okay over here. When it comes to when it comes to our squawk code, we're just going to put a squawk code of 5555. Just press indent on that. And that should do everything else automatically on the TRA and everything else like that. Sorry, no. There we go. Now it's done. So now if we put that all the way over to there, press indent, there we go. So we're going to put a flight directors on trim and auto throttle is armed. That is all done. Our APU is now on and ready to go. We can now disconnect our external power, and we can also go to ground power over here by pressing menu and then pressing ground services, and then we're just going to turn all these off, and we're going to pre-plan our pushback. We're going to be making a sort of facing left. There we go, let's add it there.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Lovely, so that is done. We're going to press this.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
And now he's going to be driving up. There we go. So everything else is looking good for our deboarding, our departure. He's going to be driving up now, so we can go to our SAM plugin. See if we can disconnect this. See if we can disconnect this gate, which it don't seem like it wants to. So we're going to leave that on auto. He's going to be hooking up now. Pardon me. Miles Chapman, welcome to stream, mate. Hope all is well. What PC have you got?
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Sorry about that. So actually my PC specs and everything else is in the description down below, but I can minimize it for you. I've got a i9 999K, I think it is, with the GTX 1060 super clocked, and I think that's it, with 16 gigabytes of RAM. I think that's it for PC specs, to be honest, which is a decent PC. Good for what I use it for. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope all is well. So as you can see, he's actually just lifting us up, ready for our pushback. Let's sort of see that.
Connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
There you go. He's ready for our pushback. So we're just going to check everything else is okay and ready to go, and then we can start these lovely engines. There we go. So parking brake is there. We're just going to press it once. That gate is going to disconnect now.
And you may start engines.
There we go, so we've got permission to start our engines as well. How much did it cost you? So, I think for everything it's around 1,000. But yeah, around the £1,000. 1,000, probably a little bit more than 1,000. Around 1,200 to be honest. Time you add everything up. So we can start our engine 1. We're going to get our fuel pumps and all that all on. Center pumps, we don't have anything in our center, so we can just turn them off, and then we can come up to this start and press start, and you'll be seeing the EGT going to rise in just a moment, and the N2. There we go. That's going to start rising now. Once you see that, you can see the EGT and then the N1, and then you've got the thrust limits. Pre-built or not? So no, it's not pre-built. I got it from, no, it's not. It's custom PC. I've got it from different companies when buying the parts and stuff like that, and then I got someone else to make it for me. If that answers your question, Miles Chapman. There we go. So now we're pushing back. Engine 1 is all good. Now we can do, sorry, engine 2 is all good. We're going to start that engine 1, which is our left. There we go. While that's happening, we're going to get up our AV tab. And then we're going to go to airport. So we're going to do Lima, India, Romeo, Foxtrot.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brakes can come on now. While that's happening,
disconnecting tow. Stand by.
There we go. So he's going to be disconnecting. We're going to turn on our taxi light, runway turn-offs, and that is it. Our engine's now going to get power in just a moment. It's still up and going. We can go RTO on the auto brake. Flaps 10 for our departure, as you can see, as indicated right there, and our flaps is going to be 475. Miles Chapman said, is your PC made for games like this, or can it run shooter games? So it can run shooter games like Battlefield 5 and stuff like that on high to medium settings, which is quite decent. I think that's what all I use it for. That's why I bought this PC, to be honest. I only bought this mainly for X-Plane 11 and simulators, which is quite demanding now, but with the new...
Power is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. Well, see you next time and have a safe flight.
There we go. So he's going to be departing now. And for pretty much got it for mainly for this sim, but it can run different games and stuff like that on like Fortnite and stuff like that in pretty high to medium settings, if that answers your question. So everything else is ready to go. We should check all our this. So we're going straight up to 290 for our cruise. We should be good for everything else like that. VNav and RNav can come on. Sorry, LNav and VNav can come on. And all we need to do is press that takeoff. So we can disconnect. Sorry, not disconnect. We can release our parking brake. And we can spool up them engines just a touch. There we go. So while we're taxiing, we're actually going to bring up our charts. We go to toggle tablet and go to airport. Go a little bit more down to airport again. So we need to get to 34 right. So it looks like what's going to be happening, we're going to take a sort of right over here, and then we're going to be going down Bravo. And then once we're at Bravo, we're probably going to be crossing, looks like Sierra Mike. Let's spool down them engines just a touch. There we go. It looks like Sierra Mike. Then probably where D4 is, or Charlie is. We're going to be taxiing down there back onto Delta Lima 1 for runway 34 right. I'm just going to check my charts here. Yep. Take another left right here. There we go on Peter, and then we're going to go down Bravo to Delta Lima 1. Should be a straightforward taxi. Let's get some outside views here. There we go, we're rocking that TUI livery off the Magknight forms for their liveries, which is very nice. With them beautiful Rolls Royce engines. There we go. Very nice plane indeed, highly recommend it. Same with the Ultra Weather XP. As you can see, it's very nice. I will be turning on Simulate Clouds right now to demonstrate how they look. So it's a bit more puffier, and you can see it's a bit more realistic. It's not generally volumetric clouds, but it's basically a simulation of what they look like. And I'm still on roughly around 50 frames right now in the 787, which is very good. So I'm going around 24 knots on a taxi. We are just going to keep this down to around 20. There we go. So we're still going down Bravo, which is very good. I am also using the ALS version 2 on the textures as well. I think it should be ALS version 2, unless it's the textures which the developer has chose. But you will see I will be using ALS as well, which I highly recommend them as well to upgrade your airports. So we're still going down Bravo at around 25 knots. So we are just going to slowly bring this plane down. Hello Cryptic, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope all is well. So window wipers, we won't be needing wipers at the moment. We are going to check the weather on Active Sky on my other screen. The good thing about Ultra Weather XP is that you can use your own weather injector, which for instance that will be Active Sky XP, and it'll be using their textures and everything like that. Yeah, it just does everything what you need. Well, they've got it, to be honest, so I highly recommend it to anybody. It's around $35 on the org store. I have put 1 or 2 screenshots on my Discord as well, so if you'd like to see that, put ! Discord or join the Discord in the description. So we're taking a right here as well, as we said, and we're looking for this end of the runway, which is here, and as you can see the runway lights has just come on. There we go, so here's 34 right. So we're going to put on our landing lights on now, and our taxi lights can come off. Now we're ready for takeoff. I hope you guys enjoy this takeoff, and we'll be catching up just after takeoff. So I hope you guys enjoy this and enjoy the sounds. So we're just lining up the plane right here into the middle of the runway. There we go. Slowly bringing down the plane. Bring it to the halt. So, bring that up to 50% on the engines. Gonna hear him come to life. And then we're just gonna put takeoff. There we go. 60 knots is checked.
80 knots.
Oh, sorry, 80 knots. 100 knots is checked.
V1 rotate.
V1 rotate. Pull back on the yoke.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Still
400.
climbing out of Rome. Keeping that trim very nice. There we go, still following them flight directors, coming past 1,000 feet.
1,000.
There we go. We can go to flaps 5 as we're coming out of Rome. Bring that nose up just a touch. Spool down them engines. There we go. So we're still climbing out of the Rome, passing 2,000 feet, still on the LNAV and RNAV. Sorry, LNAV and VNAV. We're going to be making that left-hand turn sort of back on ourselves as we pass through these Ultra Weather XP clouds, which I highly recommend. Got a little bit of turbulence or a bit of wind forcing us to the right here. So we're just going to counterweight that and by putting it to the left. There we go. Now we can go flaps up to flaps 1. That should be bringing up our speeds just a touch. There we go. I'm going to still fly this plane manually. Just going to be making that left hand turn in just a moment. There we go, making that left hand turn. There we go, gently bringing this round with this camera just a touch so you guys can see the cockpit a bit more and see what I'm doing. Passing through 5,500 feet, and we can go flaps clean. This plane flies very, very smooth. Really easy to learn as well. There we go, 6,000 feet, 6,300 now. All our speed restriction has been removed now. Going a little bit more than 250 knots, but that is just okay. Bring down our speed just a touch. Just need to make that turn a little bit more tighter as we enter through our waypoint. So we can put autopilot and come on now. So that will be following our LNAV and VNAV now. There we go, our speed's just touch coming down. And there we go. That was a nice departure, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that as well. Thank you for the 6 likes, everybody. Thank you for supporting my stream. We can say goodbye to Rome. And on our way to Palermo, I think how you pronounce it. Okay, so waypoints looks like Romeo Foxtrot 73, which we're actually going to now. 11, so go out just touch. There we go. So it's like we're going to Romeo Foxtrot 703, and then we're going to be going to Saitek, which is our last departure as we come out of Rome. So we can say goodbye to that. There we go, got that view set up as well. As you can see, them beautiful Rolls-Royce engines with that amazing wind flex as well. As you can see these amazing clouds by Ultra Weather XP. And probably as we come into Paloma, you'll be seeing the night lighting. There's the airport. And if you'd like the Alpha 4 XP, which we have got on the ground, it's actually pre-made, made by Zone Ortho, which is highly recommend. Also highly recommend them as well. And as we come in, we have got Italy Ortho, which can be found on Sim Heaven website, and that will have multiple links of the Zone Ortho, Italy, Spain, etc. So we can jump back into the cockpit around 10,000 feet now. We can go to standard barometric pressure, and also once we have done that, our auto brake is off, speed brake's already done, flaps is all up. We can go to the overhead as well. Strobes can come off, wing lights can come, wing can stay on, strobe can come off, runway turn-offs can come off, landing lights right, nose and left can come off now. Seatbelt sign's already done. Anti-ice, which is auto, so it does it when it wants to. And that's it. We can turn off our APU now. Don't really need that. There we go. So we're climbing to flight level 290. We go to program over here. So in that program, progress, which is over here, and we've got 151 nautical miles until top of descent. Our top of descent will be roughly at 1611 Zulu, which I think you can see on our overlay. ETA 1628 Zulu. So that is actually correct. So we won't be there long. Time right now is 15:51. So we've got around 20 minutes until top of descent. 20-30 minutes. Don't forget to hit the like button and press the subscribe button as well, and turn off bell notifications to help the stream out and be notified when I go live as well. So don't forget to do that as well. So while we're actually climbing, we can actually I can actually show you the Ultra Weather XP and explain a little bit as we're climbing out. So open this just a touch. There we go. So sky textures. So sky textures is very good. Highly recommend it. I'm using Sierra 11, which I think is the most realistic for the UK and wherever I fly as well. You can change this to make it look like Halloween and stuff like that. Ones are more orange, ones are more grey, one's more, how to say it, more North Atlantic, when you're going over the Atlantic Sea and stuff like that. More picturesque. There's all different. You can actually see the manual and all the different photos of different ones as well. You've got dramatic sky colouring, dramatic dynamic atmosphere, dynamic sun glow, which you can actually see. I can show you as well. Sorry for the loud noise. There we go, it should be a little bit more better. As you can see, you've got that sky colour right there. You can turn off that sky, sorry, not sky colour, that beautiful sun. You can turn that off and see the roundness of the sun, or you can do it as like a more glow, as you see on real life. So let's get back into the cockpit while we're climbing out. Jack Gaming, welcome to your stream, mate. Hope all is well. This is the person which actually I won the giveaway from, which is highly recommend watching his streams and videos. Be sure to check it out as well. Thank you for that, mate, for winning, for giving me the 787 as I'm the winner. Also on Ultra Weather XP, we've got the dynamic visibility, dynamics relay, we've got the scaling on it, we have got the scaling on this one as well. We've got the cloud textures. I personally like Sierra 14, which is probably more puffier, to be honest. I don't know if you can see it now, a little bit more puffier and a bit more live looking, which in my opinion is. You can do random clouds as well, the same with random sky and random water color as well. You can do dynamic clouds coloring, simulate volumetric clouds, which I've got on. You can turn that off and see the puffiness of the clouds, which we are going to do now. Increase distance, so you can see the low and high, like the clouds in the distance. You can minimize it just a touch. Jack said, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Looks like you're figured out it. Yeah, it took me some time, a couple of hours, but it's not a very hard plane to fly, to be honest, and it flies beautifully. So got a couple of butters on it already, which is a butter machine. So absolutely loving it. Thank you for that, mate. We have got the high altitude clouds. As you can see the clouds at high altitude. Clouds on the terrain blend, so you can see it. Some clouds are in front of the terrain and some are not. Water textures, I've got it on Whiskey 6, which is a bit more darker. You can change it to when you're in the Caribbean and stuff like that, so you can see that beautiful water as well. You've got dynamic water waves, as you saw before. You've got small waves, large waves, and you've got the dynamic sun reflection on the water. So if you're more closer to the water, you can be able to see that as well. Some with the lights, I think you'll be able to be seeing that as we come into island of the Italy. It'll be a little bit more blurrier as it was normal, but it does look amazing. Same with the sounds as well. You've also got that, which I highly recommend this Ultra Weather XP, and also highly recommend the 787. So something I noticed that you can have issues if you have the icing on auto, so set it off to be safe. Set it to on, sorry, okay. Let's change that to on. Thank you for that, mate. Said a few people, myself included, had engine shutdowns in their flight due to the icing on auto. Oh damn, didn't know that, mate. Thank you for that, mate. Much appreciated, to be honest. Saved me ruining the flight. Thank you so much for the comment and advising that to me. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, that should be on now. Yeah, there we go. Everything else is all good. Yeah. We can actually turn off the seatbelts now, let people move around. Go and put that on flight level change, climb a bit more faster. There we go, so we can get up to cruise a little bit more better. So we can come on over to the little iPad over here, and then we can go to our approach info, not airport info, sorry. Oh, actually, where is our landing? No, No, weight and balance show. Calculate's already done. Weight and balance. Approach info, calculate. Show weight and balance. Usually you can be able to do the landing. Don't know if that is an issue. Because I had that yesterday when I was flying it as well. Don't know. Apple info. Yeah, don't seem to be there. Unless I'm missing something. Weight and balance, show keyboard, airport info, calculate, main menu. Alright, we're going to leave that. It's probably on the beta as well, because I've been trying the beta as well yesterday, which is a little bit more harder. But I highly recommend the plane to anybody who, if you'd like a decent 787 for X-Plane. Thank you for the 8 likes, everybody, much appreciated. Hope your day is going well. So we're coming up to 100 nautical miles here. Don't you have to be set at cruise to get approach pref? Most probably. That's probably why I've done the flight level change. We'll probably see that in a minute, but thanks for that, Jack. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think it's probably we need to be at cruise. Nearly there. We're 3,000 feet from cruise, so it's not long. There we go. So our QNH, yep, so we're all good on everything else on that. Welcome to the Discord crypt tip as well. Hope you enjoy your stay on there and seeing behind the scenes. Welcome to the Discord as well. Hello RJ Flight, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope all is well. Hope your day and life, and hope you're staying safe with all the COVID about. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thank you for the 9 likes, everybody. There we go, so we are at cruise, and show weight and balance. Complete, that's all done. I don't want to press that again. Cancel. I don't know, Jack, if you're still around here. I don't know if it's me, but there was a approach. Like, you can begin your approach phase. I don't know if that's not there or is it there. I don't know if it's just disappeared. RJ Fly said, doing great, man. Doing great, thanks. Hope you're doing alright. Got to see that MD-11 yesterday. Oh, nice, mate. Hope all is well. Making a video on it at the moment. Oh, nice. So it looks like it has just come out, that MD-11. Hope you guys are enjoying that. So let's see what happened over there. Let's go to our plan. Let's see what everything else has been up to. Making a video on it now, RG Fly. Oh, nice. I'll be seeing that. Oh no, in real life. So, oh, okay. I thought it was on about the new one. Was it MD-10 what's come out? One of them. Probably got mixed up. One of them. So, our approach. Why are we going around in circles? Jack said, I need to head off. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Thanks for the shout out, and I'll catch you soon, mate. Okay, no problem, mate. I hope all is well, and thank you for the plane as well. Much appreciated, mate. RJ Flight said, yeah, hopping in a rotate will come out soon. Great so far. Yeah, I know they are. I know they've been working on the plane for quite a while now, but it is looking good. I've been sealing Orlando Aviator on his QA on it, which I highly recommend seeing that as well. He's going over the different steps and different photos that was released on the website. Hang on. That don't seem my runway. Where is my runway for my approach? I'm gonna do it again because they don't seem to be there. So we're going for the Rossa. Yeah, hoping in the rotate will come out soon. Yeah, great so far. I read that. Sorry about that. So we're hopping in a Rossa 4G. But we need to do our Rossa 4G. ILS on runway. Localizer on runway. That one. No. For our 25. There we go. Rossa. Samba. F25. Oh, sorry, I didn't pick the ILS. That's probably why. That's probably why. Because I'm not doing an ILS, I'm doing a localizer. So not a localizer, LOC. Ah, that's why. So we've got a little bit of weather on our left. You're enjoying the Magknight. I'm interested to see how it will compare to the flat Redemption whenever it comes out. Yeah, I think they're planning on next year somehow. This time next year, which will be hopefully a decent plane. I'll probably be getting that as well, and be comparing both of them and see what one's better, what one you get for the money. I think Magknight has got the win at the moment because they've got that background for the 787, and I think flight factor with their planes needs a big improvement. Half of them are still on version 1, version 2, pretty much left, like same with the 767, stuff like that. They need to be reworked on. Great systems and all that, you just need to be upgraded and stuff like that in some areas, but I think it will be good. I think it will be a very nice plane at the end of the day. So as we are coming up to our top of descent in 46 nautical miles, I'm going to go to the charts on my other, screen, just to check on our approach, because I've never done a LOC approach before, which is going to be different. We done the Z. There we go. So we should be checking our installation. Lap 3,500. 64 Mike Lima. So it looks like that's where we're capturing up that localizer for the ILS. I don't think it has an ILS as we come in. We are just going to check that on our other side of our charts. Yeah, so we don't, looks like we don't have an ILS. Oh, we do have an ILS. We do have an ILS, just not an ILS on our nav data, which is funny because I was flying the SSG 747 as well, which that will be coming soon on streams as well, and that didn't really come up with my nav data, so I don't know if my nav data's, it should be, everything else is fine, but I don't know why half of my waypoints on my sim brief and half of them are not. So sorry about that, guys. We'll be manually bringing it in anyway and see how we go on the approach. Okay, so we've got 29 nautical miles until our approach. So we are actually going to bring up our AV tab, and then we're going to delete all this, and we're going to be doing the Lima, India, Sierra, Juliet. So it does have an ILS on a Cat 1. So we're going to have an approach, of the ILS 25Z. So we do, and so 3,500 is going to be our capture altitude. Still bringing that down. We've got 23 nautical miles to our top of descent. There we go. We can close this screen now. We just need to wait until our top of descent. So we are going to be, unfortunately the plane doesn't have like the VNAV or RNAV, descent like the Zimbo or any other plane, or like the Airbus. Unfortunately you will have to do the V-speed by yourself, but it's not too hard. Thank you for the 10 likes everybody, that is much appreciated. Hope everybody is well, and thank you for supporting the channel. There we go, so we got sort of bit of weather as we, no we haven't, got sort of bit of weather over here on our left. I think that's it over there. We've got that little bug, if you can see it. Oh no, it's refreshed itself now. Never mind, we had that little bug as we had last time when we come into London. I think we had before, which is a bit funny, but we should be okay on that. Also live streaming on VATSIM will also be coming soon as well. I'll also be doing shared cockpit, that was it, the smart co-pilot we've actually got as well, and I will be doing that with Captain Infinite or Captain CI Pro. Some of you may know him from another YouTube. I will be doing that with him very shortly as well, with videos and streams and everything like that. So you will be seeing him on the channel, and I'll be on his channel as well very soon as well, so be looking forward to that. He's also in my Discord as well, so if you'd like to know behind the scenes and what's happening, pictures or anything like that, be sure to join the Discord. So we're going to go back to this Ultra Weather XP, and we're going to do Simulate Clouds again and see how that works on the plugin. So we're around 2 nautical miles to our top of descent. So we're actually going to top of descent now. We're going to go to our V speed, and then we're going to be going down to around 1,000 feet a minute, and bringing this speed down to around 390. There we go. Spooling down these engines. Bring this side view up here. You see a little bit of a bug there, but we are okay with this lovely plane. You've also got a custom cabin as well. I think there is people working on the screen changes during certain times of the day, which will be coming soon. I think I've seen it on Facebook and stuff like that. But it's a very nice plane overall. There we go. So we need to be at flight level 240 at 10 nautical miles. So we can need to bring this speed, not the vertical speed, down to around 1,700 feet a minute. That should bring us down a little bit more faster. We can also be using flight level change as well if you would like to. RG Flight said, oh nice, yep, that will be coming soon with Captain CI Pro or Captain Infinite, as you may know him. That will be coming soon as well. Okay, everything is going to plan. Just passing 27,000 feet. Bring this down a little bit more. Drop that speed just a touch. There we go. In a minute or so, we will be at 24,000 feet and making that right-hand turn to the airport. So next one is going to be 15,000 feet. So we are just going to keep this vertical speed like this, and bring this speed down again to 280, which is Mach 6, sorry. There you go, Mach 6.7, sorry, 0.67. There we go, so we're basically heading straight for the airport right now. And all we need to do is make that right hand turn. There we go, there's our airport already. So we are aiming for the ILS of 25 with the Cat 1. So it looks like if we maintain this present heading, make a slightly right turn, we can capture that ILS. And then we're just going to check what our VNAV does. Bring our speed brake out just a touch, and then bring this speed down to around 280. There we go, that has changed back to the IAS speed. There we go, so as you can see the speed brake should be out. There we go, they are. Very nice. Let's see if we can see them waves, we can't. There we go, coming up to 20,000 feet. And there we go, we're on that 280 knots. We'll try and maintain this speed for just a touch. So as we need to be at 290, we're going to be doing that 280 for now. We can check our overhead panel as well to see if everything is okay, and it is. We can actually put our seatbelt signs are on now to let people know we're on our descent. Usually we do that around 10,000 feet, but we're going to do it a bit more earlier as well. We are going to set our heading to this heading as well. Oh no. Bring that left a bit, there we go. Oh, messed that up a little bit. There we go, we're back on course again. So we're going to maintain this heading, or we're going to pull it at this heading. So if we do make a left or right turn, we can just make a straight in approach basically. There we go, so it looks like we're heading around, we'll do a 296, there we go. For capture the ILS right down there. We can slow down this speed now. Sorry, not speed, the vertical speed. It's around 1,500. There we go. The speed should follow as we come down to around 265 knots. Sorry, no, let's go 275. Keep that speed up just a touch. So it looks like our temperature is 12 degrees in the fuel tanks and 15 Celsius outside, minus 15 outside, which is very, very cold. Thank you for the 11 likes, everybody. Welcome the Warden. Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Sorry, the Warden. Sorry, welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Thank you for the 11 likes, everybody. No problem, the warden. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Be much appreciated. Much appreciated. So 14,000 feet. We should be at 15,000 feet, so we can hold off this vertical speed. Already like found you on Discord. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated, the warden. You found me on Discord as well. Oh, nice. Thank you for joining. There we go. So we can hold this speed just for a touch, and then we'll be going back down to around 10,000 feet, 11,000 feet in just a moment. There we go, so we're just skimming over these clouds. Once we hit around 10,000 feet, we can bump in our QNH. Our QNH for today. Nav's already done. Program's already done. I was thinking of the Zimbo right there, because you can go to menu then ATIS. But it looks like we don't have that on this plane as it's the default one. So, we go to active sky on our other screen. We're going to be putting in Lima, India, Sierra, Juliet. India, India, Sierra, Juliet. So it looks like we're doing a QNH of 1020. So can we set that all already? There we go. Lovely. So we are pretty much ready for our approach. Well, not just yet, but we're ready for our landing, sort of. Again, we're using that Italy ortho, as you can be found on the Sim Heaven website. I can actually bring that up now. Oh. Let me get the link for you guys. You've got loads of nice pre-made scenery, which has already been done for you. Which I highly recommend, and I use most of the time in my streams. And we're going to go to photo sceneries, and there we go. We got a couple of links there, which you can get different sceneries for different countries and stuff like that. Here you go. Paste. There we go. Highly recommend their highly recommend their ortho. So we're going down to 11,000 feet, so we're going to put that our vertical speed back down and speed down to 150 as we're coming down to below 10,000 feet. Bring out our speed brakes to around halfway. We are actually going to go to the manual heading in just a moment as we make that left hand turn, because we don't want to be making all them circles. Thank you for the 11 likes, everybody, much appreciated. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well to support the channel, be much appreciated. Let's do a quick flyby, as we haven't done. There we go. There you go, beautiful sound with the default sound pack. So still bringing down that speed to around 250 knots. We are going to be skipping all this malarkey and stuff like that. We're just going to do a straight in approach near these mountains. So we should be okay as we come in. So 11,000 feet is checked. We're going to 7,000 feet now. So bring this speed down just a bit more. And we're going to that select heading. Should have done it a bit more earlier, but we all make mistakes. we go, bring that around 2,000 feet per minute. There we go. It's nice to see that we have a daylight approach into Italy, because we are around 3 hours behind as well. But yeah, it's good that we can see the actual daylight and see the different scenery as well. We're also going to be putting our land lights on, and our runway turn-offs are on, and our strobe. Seatbelt signs are already on. Anti-ice can go back to off now. And that is it. We can go to armed in just a moment on the spoilers. Our actual auto brake can actually go to around 2 to 3, but we're going to put on 3 today. And we're heading for that around 220 knots. There we go, there is our airport. Heading for about 7,600 feet. I'm going to be making this a little bit more longer to get our speed a bit more down. There we go. Make that right turn for our approach in just a moment. See if we can get that butter landing in. Still bringing that speed down. We can go to flaps 1. Let's look at our speed limit, which is over here. So we can go down to flaps 15. We should have done that a bit more earlier, but we're going to go straight to flaps 15 to help our speed come down as well. A little bit of turbulence, as you can see. We're past 10,000 feet, so we can go to standard pressure. Sorry, not standard. 1020 on our what's it? Our pressure. Altitude barometric pressure. There it goes. Just drop that speed just a touch. We're gonna arm that approach now to capture that localizer. Be making this right hand turn as we come in. Dropping this speed down again to around 180 knots. And we can be carry on with this right hand turn. So we go, so we're still making that right hand turn. You can see these beautiful of 4XP and the amazing scenery which are downloaded. So we're still making that approach. You can get your landing rates in, everybody, if you would like to do so. So it looks like we're heading for that runway right there. There you go, so it's just captured that localizer. RJ flight said -137. Hopefully we get that number. Hopefully. We're just going to bring that speed down to around 160. Bring this plane down just a touch, as we are going to be coming into Italy. There we go, making that right hand turn. Gear can come down. Flaps and go to 18. Actually bring it down to around 20. Aim for 20. There we go. So we're still on the right speed. Everything is okay. As you can see, we've got the Ultra Weather XP clouds and the amazing lights, which I highly recommend, which is highly realistic. There we go. Let's do a quick flyby here. There we go. So I have a feeling we're not meant to be a hold. So we're going to turn off our autopilot. and we're going to go manually down because it doesn't seem to want to go down, but we've done it right now. We've just got enough time just to get down. There we go, bring that speed just down, flaps and go to full now. Let's see if we can bring this speed down. Speed brakes and come to arm now. It might be a little bit too high. It might be just a touch. Let's see how we do on the landing. If not, we might be making a go around, going parallel back to the runway, be making the same approach. But we should be okay on that. Sync rate, we should be okay.
Sync rate.
We can bring out this speed brakes as well to extended, just to bring that speed down on the plane as well. Make that dip just a touch deeper for you guys. Bring that ILS back up to the right altitude. If it don't work, we'll be making that go around. There we go, 1,000 feet is checked. Let's see if we can make this. 500 feet is checked.
400. 300.
And bring up this plane, just touch. Carry on flaring it.
100. 50. 40. 30.
30 feet is checked.
10.
Little bit of a float.
10.
Lovely. Nose came up just a touch, but we have made that a beautiful landing. Still on that centre line, 90 knots is checked. 80 knots is checked. When it comes down to 60, we can turn off our reversers. There we go, bring that speed down. Welcome to Italy again, everybody. Welcome to Paloma. Hope you enjoyed that approach, everybody. We'll be checking the chat in just a moment. XP, this sound's going crazy. I'm going to turn it off now, I don't know why that was doing that. RG Flight said, nicely done, great flare. It was a very nice approach as well, an amazing flare. I floated it just a touch, but we got it down in the end. Centerline for the win as well. I totally agree. We can go to disarm on the auto brakes. Taxi lights can come off, lane lights can come off. Sorry, taxi lights can come on, runway land lights can come off. Cabin is already notified. We're going to notify them just one more time. Spoilers can come to up now, and we are all okay. Welcome to Italy, everybody. Everything else is fine. That wing anti-ice did I turn it off? Let's put that to auto. There you go, it gets rid of that message. So we are going to be crossing, looks like this is another runway here. We're crossing runway at 2 and 20. Let's be going into this wing view. There we go. We've just made it just before night time. Thank you for all the support though. Much appreciated, guys. There we go with them lovely wings and the Rolls-Royce engines. So we are not going to bring up our taxi info for today because I know roughly where we're going today anyway. So it looks like we are coming down taxiway. Does it even have signs? So Sierra's down there. It looks like we're coming down Tango. There we go. Bring up this speed just a touch. Keep this all going. Looks like we've got a cargo ramp with the Air Italia, which we've flown last stream, which that will be coming soon. So it looks like we're going to be making a left turn, this left turn just here instead of this turn behind us. There we go. I don't know what all that this was about, because I don't know. I will be sorting out that nav data very soon, probably after the stream, because I don't know what happened there, to be honest. I had problems with that today, so sorry about that, guys. So we're going to be making that left hand turn and another right hand turn. Sorry, there we go. And we are going to be coming to one of these gates here. So it's like we're going to be going for one of these gates here. Well, that gate here has, we've got 2 jetways there as well, which is a plus for the 787. Do a little flyby or taxi by camera. There we go, avoiding that a little bit. So we can turn off these runway turn-offs now. Taxi light can come off as we are coming into our game. We don't want to blind these little men down here. There we go. APU can come to on and stop. Bring this to a left. It should be popping on our auto gate. Just a moment, it should be popping up. If not, we can read the signs down here. Here we go, there we go. Bring this up to the center line, bringing this speed down gradually, coming into this beautiful gate. Oh, too far. So we're just going to leave it like that for today. I went a bit too fast there. So parking brake can be engaged. We can take our feet off the pedals, and we can turn on our APU gens. There we go. So now we should have power in the old APU, as you can see. So we can turn off engine 2, which is the right engine. As you can see, that's slowly spooling down, and engine 1, which is the left. There we go. Amazing scenery, and amazing plane, and amazing clouds and everything like that, which I highly recommend to anybody. I've got links in my Discord as well, so if you'd like to see all that, feel free to have a look on my Discord. There we go. So the engines are spooling down. As you can see, they have just stopped. We can get over to our SAM, which we should have our parking spot, which don't seem to like us. Fly Guy, nice stream, bro. I enjoyed it. Thanks, Fly Guy. Thank you so much for coming to join. And yeah, I enjoyed it with you being here as well. Strobe lights can come off. We can leave everything on, as we're going to be doing the replay as well. So let's get into this outside view, and let's go over to the other screen just to see our landing rate. Fly Guy said nice stream, very good landing as well, good flare. Thank you so much for the comments. RJ Flight said yep, great stream Spitfire, well done. Thank you RJ Flight for the comments, much appreciated. Now we can go to our project's fly and see this landing. Now RJ Flight, you're going to be very, very surprised here, because I've actually got lower than your score. I've actually got landing vertical speed of around 81 feet, but minus 81, which is probably one of the best landings I've done in the amazing 787, which I've only had a couple of days. So I've actually beaten you, RJ Flight. So well done on actually saying that low as well. Thank you, RJ Flight, for the comment as well, saying, well, nice. So we can get, leave our stream overlay on as well. Project Fly is already done, Active Sky is already done, all that's all done. And now we can boot into this lovely replay. So we are going to spool this back to, we've done a flight time of around 1 hour 48 minutes, as you can see. So that's from start up to our approach and pressing the button. There we go. So as you can see, we was a bit high as well as we come in, but we did save it on that amazing landing. RJ Flight said, I might need to amp down my landing guesses. I think so, RJ Flight, with all these different planes. I will be planning on doing a stream Wednesday as well. So if we could do a stream Wednesday as well, a late one, we'll be seeing that as well. So we're going to bring this down to around here. Pausing it here as we come over these houses. And there we go. So let's see this amazing landing. So I've just saved it right there, and we've got that little flare as we come down. So I'm still keeping that centre line, gently bringing that wheels down. So you can see we had a little bit of wind or some sort of something popping our nose up a little bit, so I did force that nose down just a touch. But we were on that centre line, we got that amazing butter landing. Well, I'm off. Finish uploading the MD11 video. Again, great stream. Have a good rest of your night / evening. Thank you, RJ Flight, for joining the stream and supporting my channel. Much appreciated. I will be seeing you in the next one. If you'd like to come, be sure to check out my Discord and all that for behind the scenes. Thank you for coming, mate. Alright, let's go to this lovely wind view as well. As you can see, there's a famous, I think this is a famous rock here. I might be thinking of a different airport as well. Stop it right there. RG Flight said, always a pleasure. See ya. Goodbye, RG Flight. See you in the next one. Thank you for the 12 likes, everybody. Let's see this wing view then. As you can see, we've got some houses with some pools actually in. There we go. Slowly, a little bit of that flare, but we did save it on that beautiful landing. Gently bringing it down with that straight reverses. And not too much for the passengers. Let's do another view, maybe from the tower view. There we go. I love that wing flex of that 787. Very, very nice. I know modern planes are starting to have it as well, like the 7478. There you go, so you can see it popped up that nose a little bit, which a little bit ruined it, but we did save it. A very nice landing. Let's see if we can get a tower view. There we go. And then unfortunately we'll have to be ending the stream. There you go, so we a little bit dive for that airport. Coming over them trees. And then gently placing it down into Italy. There's that flare I was on about. And pop all down. There we go. A little bit of a bounce there. Let's do... That's all the views we got. So guys, let's stop this and bring this right back into around here. Maybe see when we was diving for the airport a little bit. So thank you guys for joining the stream today. Much appreciated, and thank you for all your comments you have made. Again, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on them post notifications, as you'll be notified on when we go live or actually put out a video. If you'd like to join our Discord, you could be if you would like to join a Discord, you can put ! Discord in the chat, and I'll be bringing up you a link, or you can check all my links in my all the links in my videos or streams, that they will be providing you with a Discord link as well. So if you'd like to see behind the scenes as well, feel free to be doing that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will be seeing you in the week, or as usual Saturdays at 7 PM BST. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Jack, for joining the stream and giving me the 787 as I was the winner. Let's say thank you guys to, thank you RJ Flight, thank you Miles Chapman, thank you Cryptic, thank you Jack again, thank you RJ Flight, the Warden, thank you so much for joining and liking. And that's it for today, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for everybody who else wasn't in chat but was in stream. Much appreciated. If you'd like to support the channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button as well. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
While you and me repeat, this bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat, this bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah.
Martin.